I don't care what nobody told y'all. This post-grad shit is hard as fuck.
Keep it real, come on, 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 keep it real, come on,
ID, please.
come on, keep it real, 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 come on, keep it real.
So, what is up, YouTube? I can't believe I'm only making this video, y'all. I've been procrastinating because procrastination is my middle name. Like, it's ridiculous how procrastination be. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm excited to be making this video today because this is definitely the start of something different, something new. So, yeah, first things first, let me introduce myself for the ones who watching my video and stuff like that. So, I am Tatiana, but the entire world calls me Tippy. That's Tippy. Just for clarification. So yeah, everybody calls me Tippy. I am 22, not that old, but it's Capricorn season. I turned like 23 in like 23 days. So with that, I am an entrepreneur myself. I actually have on, this ain't no official merch because I don't sell merch like, you know, clothing line, but I am the owner of the Tip Cartel, where I offer luxury custom jewelry. So, you know, things like that, things like this, things like this. When we say custom, this is my name, okay? So, this is definitely what the Tip Cartel is, and I just rebranded myself into a marketing liaison. So pretty much, what a marketing liaison is kind of like a point of reference, like the dot connector, the one who knows what needs to be done and put the things together. So I specialize in helping small business and entrepreneurs pretty much grow their personal brand through mindset and natural confidence, because those are the two key things to a successful business, okay? And when I say two key things, you need that mindset right, and you need that confidence. You dig what I'm saying? And all that kind of tied together, because if you got a weak mindset, you're probably gonna have a weak business. Because life, okay, entrepreneurship, okay, not for the weak, not for the weak. This stuff will take you out. So that is like why having those two things to really increase your personal brand, as far as like, you know, it's just very, very key. So in this video, I am just gonna be giving like tips and tricks on how I kind of try to balance my post-grad life with this entrepreneurship world that I'm stepping into, like real deal entrepreneur. Like, cause I've I've been at my business for over a year now, fully online. So I started while I was in college, but I've been selling necklaces just in general. I should have brought one on camera. I've been selling necklaces in general for like since like, imagine I said I graduated college, right? So I've been selling jewelry since probably like junior or senior year high school. And just a little quick backstory. It kind of goes, it comes into play like, you know, about how I even started. So many people don't know. Okay, many people don't know how I used to operate business, of course, because it's not kind of like none of your business, literally. So people didn't know how to operate business, but you know, it was doing. So I used to drop ship my necklaces, and if you're anything hip to the entrepreneur world, you probably know a little bit about drop shipping. The best example I can give people is the biggest drop shipping store you know is Amazon. They house none of that stuff, but somehow, you know, they're like the middleman work. So it's kind of like you purchase a product through Amazon, then, you know, Amazon has sellers and stuff like that. It goes straight to the sellers. The sellers are the one that fill the order and stuff like that. And Amazon is just like that middle party. So I was like that middle party when I first started selling jewelry. So somebody would purchase a necklace from me. I would then go to my vendor, buy it straight out at wholesale price, then give them the shipper's information, give my vendor my customer shipping information, and then boom, the warehouse or the vendor then ships to the actual customer, and I don't see the product. I don't touch it. I don't do anything of that nature. So that business model was like, it was all great till it wasn't, because it was like, I can really make money off of selling a product that I never have to see. That was kind of like mind blowing to me at that point. So I was like, it kind of started to catch on because I didn't even like want to start selling necklaces. People just started asking me about my necklace. They had my name on it, and I started to notice around like people that did not like wear jewelry, and I've always been I've always been the way to wear jewelry, even if like I guess like you can tell my mom, she just always had me some jewelry on. So it's just like, it's kind of, something I just do. So it's just like, when people started to really catch on and people started really buying and stuff like that. Of course, at the time I'm doing business through Cash App. So, the Cash App, boom, like, and then I'm not saying I'm the product. Yeah. That business model was pretty okay. But mind you, I said I was doing business out of Cash App. Wrong move. Now that I know, what I know, bad move. Never do business out of Cash App. Ever. Okay? Ever. So, I mean, of course, that's you're starting out, but be real cautious because mixing personal funds with business funds, something happen, you ain't gonna know how to decipher the two for real. So, like I said, it was all good till it wasn't. So yeah, I had to stop drop shipping because the panini press hit. I'm sorry, the pandemic. Yeah, so like I said, with me doing like middleman business when the pandemic hit, all that stopped. I'm talking about because China, they was having their problems. We over here having our problems. If my two people having their problems, I'm fucked. I'm just in a hole. So when that happened, I had packages that were out. They got lost completely. Like I said, I ended up noticing like I was mixing business phone, personal funds when it was time for me to actually go back and like do refunds and stuff like that, because most of my customers at the time, they understood that because of the pandemic, how stuff was moving, I really didn't have control over what was going on. So most of them didn't even ask for like the whole refund and stuff back, but I really wanted to take it upon myself to just give everybody their stuff back, because I didn't know when I would even see these lost packages, and they're still lost to this day. So I just had to like cover my grounds because even then I couldn't even like give them a tracking, because like I'm saying, I'm doing middleman work, so I'm not gonna have no tracking on because it didn't come from me. I didn't make the tracking, and then the tracking is like the tracking that I did have, it doesn't really update until it like gets to the US. So even if I gave my customers this long Chinese tracking number, they're gonna be like, what? This is not like UPS, FedEx, DHL. What's going on here? You're kind of doing funny business. I don't like that. So it was just one of those things where I had to like calm down, figure out what I was gonna do. Cause I still knew at the time I wanted to sell jewelry, but when that happened, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just start off with a clean slate. And I started to realize like, yo, none of those necklaces were mine, quote unquote. Like to the point where if the packages got lost, I had like a return address. I had no branding at the time. Like no, I wasn't the Tip Cartel. I wasn't any of that stuff. So it's just like when that happened, it definitely kind of woke me up. Like, okay, so if you're gonna really take this serious, you need for your name to be on this stuff. You need to be able to retrieve this stuff, all kind of stuff. So it's just like, okay, let me wipe the slate clean because this is a mess, So I want to say that was like February when it first happened, 2020. I didn't like relaunch till September. But throughout that time, I was definitely like game planning on like what I was gonna sell next, what my name was gonna be, all this kind of good stuff. So I ended up coming with the Tip Cartel with the help of one of my friends who helped me out with my business name, because I had all kind of stuff, y'all. I had high fashion till I think I was in a Roddy Rich at that time. Not even like Insta, but like that song.
High fashion, like go.
That, it was a vibe. So I think I was just like feeling like, because if I'm finna be selling ice jewelry, I'm feeling like high fashion. Didn't really go. But when I was talking to my friend at the time, she was like, yeah, so you ever know what you want your name to be? I was like, no. And she was like, when you think about your brand, like, what do you. I was like, shoot, I really want my brand to be, we get money. Of course, everybody goes like that. But I be feeling like, me personally, I'm having money like a cartel. You know what I'm saying? The cartels be having that bank, you dig? So, she was like, okay, so why not the Tip Cartel? Mind you, I told you my nickname is Tippy. You feel what I'm saying? And that could probably a whole nother video, like how I even got the nickname Tippy. But, she was like, okay, so yeah, why not the Tip Cartel? And I was like, you know what? My friend, you might be on something. So usually I have to sleep on it. And just sleep on it to make sure this is what I really want, my name is to be and stuff like that. So I ended up sleeping on it. And I woke up like, hell yeah, I like the Tip Cartel, baby. Of course, so after that, I found out my name, got my logo stuff, got together, bought all that good stuff, domain, all the whole 9 yards. So, since then, I've been running the Tip Cartel. And I've been doing pretty decent at it. I think now I'm just at a point where, like, I know my stuff sells. I know that I have a good product. I just need more awareness when it comes to my jewelry and my brand. I just need more eyes on it, because, like I said, I know the stuff sells. So it's like, when, just that visibility when it comes to, like, that small business kind of struggle with. This kind of like an ongoing thing, because I definitely want it to be to the point where, like, my Shopify going crazy, like, every day. You know what I'm saying? So, the Tip Cartel will still be trucking on. So, like, now, the people have kind of pushed me into this coaching and consulting space. With me calling myself a marketing liaison, I had to give myself a name, because branding is everything, baby, okay? So, I, consider myself a marketing liaison. And that's pretty much, like I said in the beginning, like, it's just like a dot connector, pretty much kind of help you game plan, help you with your, for one, first thing first, like I said, we start off with the basics, mindset. Because if your mindset off, baby girl, tough titty, you're gonna start feeling like all kind of stuff when your mindset not really there, So it's just like, that's where the basics, that's the basics of the basics, like, before we just start touching into the business. So that's because I don't know, just me having to train my own mindset and just be so resilient and have that grit. Like, it's really some traits of an entrepreneur that you really just have to have. Like, in an entrepreneur will tell you, just have to have certain things. So yeah, and I kind of got some notes on the side, so if y'all see me looking to the side. Yeah, so first things first, as far as my new, I want to get into my new business model as far as getting into coaching. When it comes to this coaching people, I really do have a vision for it, because I actually have worked with a couple of brands already, to really just see, like, where I could be of service, like, to see what I was actually good at, see what, what I was actually not so good at, see, like, just like, is this something that I can even do, that type of thing. So in doing that, I definitely, I saw that where I most help people out was, one, their mindset, because once they change their mindset, you just move different. And then two, that confidence, really giving people that confidence, because even now still I kind of struggle with confidence, but it's more so of my business confidence, which is why I'm making this video, because I just, I'm really just upping my confidence, because, like, I have done the work for my personal confidence. So a lot of people, like I said, if you're new to my YouTube channel and you're watching me, you still watch out too. So, like I said, my personal transformation confidence. So I was not the most sought out growing up. I was not the one people just, I was very cool, very well known. I don't even want to say popular. But I was very well known and stuff like that, but I've always kind of felt like the outcast, the outlier. To put it in perspective, I've always been kind of overweight growing up. I struggled with, I had a gap between each and every last one of my teeth. Just all kind of stuff that, dark skin, so you get a lot of crick for that when you're young. So dark skin, overweight, and teeth messed up. Yeah, my confidence was not there, And kids be mean. Kids are so mean, and that's why I had to get right with someone, because you're not gonna do that. You dig what I'm saying? I may be what I am, but what you're not gonna do is play me. Like, you can just try me like that. I don't got into a couple of altercations with, and it's crazy because it's never really been, I've gotten into it with women, but it used to just always be the boys. Like, y'all live like messing with me. You know what I'm saying? But I also kind of felt like, I don't know, it just was so weird. It was like people would like you, but not like you. It's like they like your vibe, you cool, I'm probably like super real. But when it comes to like trying to actually take someone like me serious, never really kind of experienced that. But to like high school, when I had a boyfriend, my whole entire high school, then I kind of broke things off going into college, because I just felt like we only kind of knew each other at that point. So it's like, we're going into different territory, different schools. We're not going to be like 5 minutes down the street from each other anymore. So it was just like a different life. You know what I'm saying? So, it was just very, very, a very interesting time. Just me, like, with my confidence. Because even with, like, me having a boyfriend throughout high school, I still just did not like the way how I looked. Even with, like, playing basketball, stuff like that. Still kind of feeling just overlooked. People could say I could always like move on the court. I might have been a big girl, but I could move, but I guess I just wasn't as talented as the other people. Which is all cool, you feel what I'm saying? Like, all that's fine and dandy, because it leads me to where I am today. Entrepreneur, graduated. Most of the people in high school didn't do none of that. So, yeah. You dig what I'm saying? So, or even past college. So it's just like, I'm definitely grateful for the things that I've experienced and went through, but it definitely was tough kind of growing up just with my confidence, because I definitely, those were just my type of struggles with my insecurities, because like, I don't know, it just takes a toll on you when you kind of feel like the outcast, when you kind of feel like no one kind of like understands you, and it's kind of like, and then you're around like groups of people who maybe get that attention, or maybe just, that popping, or whatever the case may be. You just start to question yourself. So, in finding myself, baby, I found myself. And if I do say, you a bad little teen, okay? So, no, seriously, no. I'm getting all up, God. I'm getting all up. But no, I say all that to say, like, it is not, it was not easy just, growing up with all these insecurities, because let me get this straight. Me, I am the only child, only grandchild, niece, all that, right? I don't know dysfunction. So when it comes to like my family and family dysfunction and stuff like that, I don't know dysfunction. My parents are not together, but they co-parent very, very well. My mama probably even beat up somebody for my stepmama. So it's just like, I've never really known dysfunction. Like, my grandmama's cool, granny's cool, all that kind of stuff for real. So it's like, I really don't know dysfunction. So I grew up having a different type of struggle, not only with like insecurities, but just like the struggle to be great. And a lot of people don't really understand the struggle to be great, because when you have the struggle to be great, it's like you have no excuses, right? Like me, I have literally no excuses as to why I should not succeed in life. You know, because like I'm saying, with me having only child syndrome, let me just put that out there. You kind of just grow up getting things that you want and need, getting way more than what you just asked for. You just get that support from your family. You just have that. So even now, still to this day, I've kind of been set up for the win with my family, because I just put in perspective, like, my family has done the work. You get what I'm saying? To the point where now I don't have to. I can pursue entrepreneurship if that's what I want to do, because my people have done that for me. They've laid the foundation to where I can't do that. So it's just like the pressure to be great is just different, because you kind of have like this what do you call it? Obligation, right? To succeed. Because my family were the workers. They worked for the city, worked for the state, had jobs, moved up in those jobs, would probably had the highest position at those jobs. Stuff of that nature. Because I feel like my family did all of that, and that's kind of what people's aim is to like do in life. I feel like they did that so I didn't have to. You feel what I'm saying? Because I've experienced, it's a whole nother ball game with me and jobs. Oh, that's you talking about a YouTube video. Y'all will crack up at the jobs I don't have in the managers, and how I don't got into it all along. Yeah, y'all probably get a kick out of that, but that's how I kind of knew like jobs weren't for me. And I will say this though, my last job, and it's always gonna stick with me. Always gonna stick with me. I ended up getting fired and did not know. Right? How you not get, how what you mean? Like, how you, yeah. I got fired, didn't even know. Nobody told me. So, that day when I found out I was fired, it was just like, I called my grandmother, rest her soul. And so, you know, what was going on, whatever. She was like, well, sweetheart, you ain't got to stay nowhere you don't want to. You ain't got to do nothing you don't want to. If you don't want to be there and you don't feel appreciated, you ain't got to stay there with them folks. You ain't got to do that. So I'm like, shoot, she told me I ain't got to stay. That means if I leave this job, y'all still have my back about, like, doing stuff for me? Oh, I'm out this. Okay? Because y'all not gonna disrespect me in here. Y'all not gonna do me like this in here, and fuck y'all. So that was it, and I ain't messed with y'all since. Okay? I ain't been back to one since, because for what? For what? So I get my nerves and pay me like bare minimum? Not doing it with y'all. So I ain't been messing with y'all since. So that's probably like my last little ordeal with even like a job. So now I'm just like full blown, you know, entrepreneurship, because I can take control of my own life, and I can set my own environments. And I just vowed to never be like those managers and those bosses who just ride you for no reason. Like, bro, I'm doing my job. Chill, my nigga, chill. Like, what's up? Like, I'm doing my job. I came in on time. What's good? Leave me alone, my nigga. That ain't got no job now. Like, bro, get off me. So it's just like, you know. But I do want to say, with me just being now post-grad and stuff like that, and still pursuing entrepreneurship and even adding on another business and servicing people, helping them build their brands, it's just like, you know, the struggle is real, but the struggle is worth it, because I kind of get to live life on my own terms. And I kind of be feeling like, who would I be to not be that person that my family set me up to be? You know, they set me up to be kind of independent. They set me up to learn the value of things in life. They set me up to have good credit. They set me up to just have these things in place to be a great adult. You know what I'm saying? To really go out into the world like you got some sense. You know what I'm saying? So I commend my people, especially my mama. Love you, girl. She always, just doing everything she can for me. Like, I'm her only child, so your girl kind of get everything she want. So now when it comes to like me growing up and I get asked, what you want for Christmas? I be like, I don't really want much because anything I just ask for, and I don't even want to say I can just ask for and get it. No, it's not like that because I definitely have to hold up certain obligations and stuff like that because I can't be out here acting like who raised you, like I can't be out here acting up. I can't be out here like in school I had to get pretty good grades, and I've never really struggled with grades, so they've never had an issue in that area to where like it's just, oh my god, why you got so many C's? No, hell, I was in AP, I took college class, all that good stuff. So none of that stuff has ever really been an issue, but I don't know, it's just different, and I just feel like I just have a different type of struggle. Like I don't have the struggles of like things that people like would say that hinders them, if that makes sense. So like how some people don't grow up with their fathers, or hell, even their mothers, or just the support of their family when going off to college, or just the support of their people, period, and whatever they do, like, or that people, or they have the pressure, or people have the pressure of like their mom or their dad on them all the time about like academics, and on them about you need to do this, you need to do that. If you're not doing this, you're lazy. You'll get put out. Like I've never experienced that type of trauma, I guess you would say. So it's just so different because I don't know. People look at it. I feel like people look at, I don't even want to say my life, but the things that like are done for me, or because my family take care of me, it's like people feel like in the end that's kind of like a crutch, and I feel like it's not a crutch if you're also in the same breath being taught like the value of things, or why this is even happening, or why is this being done for you. That was the type of stuff I got growing up. Like it wasn't like I asked for an iPad and I just got it. Nah, it was like contingent upon like you doing what you're supposed to do in school, you making sure things straight, you doing just doing what your parents asked you to, stuff like that. So it's just like and not being disrespectful, not talking back. And let me tell y'all, baby, growing up, I had a bad attitude in this mouth over with. So, like I said, yeah. So, it's like, step on the line if you want to. Watch how everything you got be taken away from you. So, just imagine coming from a lot and fumbling the bag. Please. At least some of y'all know what it feels like to be at rock bottom, like, get it out the mud, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you hit that, it's kind of like, man, I done been here before. I know exactly what to do. So it's just like, I necessarily don't have that, but it's kind of like I understand, like, there are certain obligations I have to do to obtain the things that I've been given, this lifestyle. So it's just like, I kind of know not to just even put myself in certain positions. You just kind of have to have that discernment of like, okay, I am blessed, very much so, and I have to really do something with this life I've been given, because I'm not here for no reason. So it's just like, really trying to figure out what that is and stuff like that. It's just been pretty crazy, It's just like, wow, girl, learning about yourself is something else. Let me tell y'all. And let me tell y'all one thing. Entrepreneurship will expose you. It will expose every single part of you. If you're a procrastinator, if you just don't like doing certain things, stuff you just didn't know about yourself. Entrepreneurship will expose that. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe you're not consistent. You thought you was fake consistent. Yeah, like that. Could that done be me? That done be me. Cause I'm like, hold on. Damn, I really thought girl, you weren't doing that. Not a thing, not a thing. So stop lying to yourself, baby. Stop. And that's how I be. You be like, dang, this stuff really exposing me. I really gotta tighten up. Yeah, you do gotta tighten up. You sure do. You sure do. Oh. So real quick to end the video, I'm gonna just give y'all a few tips if you made it this far. Just on a couple things you should probably, do to help you maintain a balanced life and either work, entrepreneurship, it doesn't even matter, So, yeah. Let's see. First things first. Even if you're not an entrepreneur yet, get a side business, okay? Get a side business. Get a side hustle. Because let me tell y'all. It's like I know a lot of 9-to-5ers who complain all the time, right? And when they get a side job, why is my thing keep going on? And when they get a side hustle, they end up doing pretty damn good. So I say that to say, get you a little side hustle. Some of you, why does it keep doing that? Some of you, my bad, y'all. This so lame. My little green light. I mean, see, overheating or what? But so just get like a little side hustle, even if it's something like crocheting. If you like to crochet, if you like to, I don't know, just any type of side hustle. Just make sure it's something you like to do, because that is very, very important. Very important. Next one. This is funny. Drink water and mind your business. Literally. And I ain't even lying to you. Drink water and mind your business. It's probably some of the two best things I can do for myself. Drink my water and mind my business. Literally, that pay me. Okay? Another one, to really kind of like help you find that balance, find what interests you. Get into new things. Get into new spaces. Get into, I don't know, go into clubhouse rooms. Talk to people. Find out what really interests you. Because there's so many things out here that you could possibly make money off of and be like a natural at it, So it's just like, find something you're into. Find something you're passionate about. Do you like surfboarding? I don't know. Just find something that inspires you to do something different, because when you kind of put yourself in these different spaces, you kind of just get inspired by other things, and maybe talking to other people, you get inspired. Just stuff like that. Another thing I've really learned is to enjoy the little things. Yes, enjoy little things. I enjoy things now, like being by myself, peace and quiet. Even though, like I said, I grew up the only child, so I know how to be alone. I know how to be by myself, but really like honing in on that, being intentional about that a long time, and being just very much like, well self-aware is like a game changer, It is just like enjoying those little things, even like sleep, just enjoying sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like getting that sleep. It's really the little stuff in life that you just have to appreciate and enjoy. Just breath in your body. Enjoy that, Cause when we had COVID, boy, you couldn't breathe, boy. You dig what I'm saying? So enjoy the breath in your body. Stuff like that. And live in gratitude, y'all. You may not be where you want to be, but live in gratitude. It's probably one of the best things you can do for yourself. Because if you know where you want to be in life and you have a game plan for that, be okay with where you are right now and just trust that where you are right now is where you're supposed to be, because it's all leading you up to where you want to be at the end of the day. And it's definitely hard, trying to believe in the things that you cannot see, which is faith. It's not easy having faith. If someone tells you it's easy having faith, it's not. But the Bible tells you, have faith as small as a mustard seed. Those aren't that big. So it's just like, we really, really just have to keep ourselves together and know that things always work out for the greater good, and that the problems that we have faced in the past, all those have come to pass. So it's just like, anything that comes up in the future, it ain't took you out yet. You know what I'm saying? So just having that gratitude for where you at and how you living and stuff like that, and just be grateful, because I had to have that reality check too growing up. Like, girl, you get everything under the sun. You ain't gotta work, you ain't gotta hurt for nothing, you ain't gotta work for nothing. None of that stuff. All you gotta do is be respectful, do what you gotta do, get good grades in school, stuff like that, and you'll be fine. So I really had to, so when it came to me having a bad attitude and talking bad, a mouth on me, it's like I had to definitely reality check myself, because who am I to be disrespecting my mom or things of that nature, because I'm upset or I got a little attitude, whatever the case may be. When I definitely have been blessed with a life that people kill for us. So just like, having that gratitude and being grateful for these things is just like, it just makes so much sense to be more, just have more gratitude for where you really are, and you have to really think about where you really are, and like, are you really just like, so having that gratitude. Let's see, do you have any more little tips? Oh yes, this is a good one. Take care of yourself first. This is a good one. You have to take care of yourself before you can take care of the people around you. You just have to. It's just like, how you gonna help the homeless if you homeless? We both in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? So just take care of yourself, people. Put yourself first. Hell, I need to get back in the gym, get my mind right. So just put yourself first so you can show up in other people's lives as you really, really want to, Oh, this is a good one, y'all. It's a good one. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid. Why are you afraid to ask for help? Open that mouth. And that's something I had to learn. Girl, if you need help, open your mouth. Who gonna know if you need help if you don't say nothing? Can't nobody read your mind. My granddad told me, you don't add nothing, you ain't gonna know nothing. So, quick story, I went on a rest my granddaddy's house to my granddaddy. I went on a trip with them probably when I was around like 5. Mind you, I don't really remember this at all, but my grandma was telling me what had happened was I guess we were going to the beach, and I was just asking so many questions like, oh, what's this sign? Oh, why are we going here? Why are we going there? And my granddaddy, actually, if you see right here, it's right that one in the middle, yeah, him. So these are the 2 people I'm talking about. I just like, you just keep asking so many questions. Why you keep asking so many questions? And then I guess I told him, my grandma told me, I told him, well, you told me if you don't ask, now you won't know nothing. So my grandma said she knew from then, yeah, she could be something else, because, yep, she quoted me exactly what you said, and she using it verbatim. So that's just, one of those little things, like, just don't be afraid to ask. And I've kind of learned, like, there's no such thing as a stupid question if you really don't know. Now, some people might think, don't you think you know that? But some people just don't know. So don't count out your question. If you got a question, ask. Don't be afraid to ask your peers, your parents, friends, teachers, students. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So I think this video getting long, but yeah, this was I'm gonna wrap it up for my first video. So this video was really just to talk to you guys a little bit about, you know, how I'm balancing life, my struggle as a post grad, how I'm kind of getting through it, kind of things that I do. Yeah, it's just a struggle out here being an entrepreneur, period. But you know, we out here, we doing this thing, and we're going to continue to be great over here, you know. And I really hope this YouTube channel, you know, definitely helps out my brand, helps out my business, because you know this is where I'm gonna be most transparent with my journey of entrepreneurship. This is probably where I'm gonna be most transparent. And probably on TikTok a little bit too, you know, probably like clips from my YouTube and stuff like that. So, yeah, y'all. It's just, you know, at the end of the day, you just gotta keep going. Whatever life path you choose, just keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. You know, ain't no reason to stop. Why would you stop in hell? If you're in hell, why would you stop in hell? We're trying to get out of hell, okay? So, you know, just keep going. Have that grit. Have that, you know, get into these communities. Get into new things. Learn yourself more, because learning yourself is definitely going to help you if you're trying to become a top CEO or the best manager you can be, or best HR. It's just anything, you know, just learning yourself more. You just understand boundaries. You just understand, you know, you're just clear on the route and the path you really want to take. So, y'all, it's hard as fuck being an entrepreneur, let me tell you. But we out here, gang, cause we ain't going to work for the white man. We not. We will work with the white man, but we not working for the white man. Like, we'll collab with the white man, but we not working for the white man. You dig what I'm saying? Because keep in mind, people, I'm going to leave y'all on this note, and I'm pretty sure y'all don't heard it, but your boss will never pay you as much to live next door to him. Okay? Okay. So, y'all, thank y'all for watching my first YouTube video. Y'all, my light went out. I gotta get it together because that's ghetto. Yeah. I am Tatiana, but most people call me Tippy. You know, your luxury jewelry company owner and your go-to marketing liaison. So yeah, if y'all want to follow my IG, it is life_as.tippy. If you want to follow my business Instagram, it is thetipcartel_. And of course, thetipcartel.com is where you'll find the goodies. Okay. So yeah, thank y'all for watching, and we'll be back with another video next week. Okay.